Hey y'all, thanks for stopping by. So I'd like to talk today about a clip that's floating around. Maybe you've seen it. Something from one of Ben Shapiro's recent little events that he does, the little Young Americans thing. Get a crowd of 18 to 20 somethings that Ben Shapiro can rant to for a half hour and then open the floor to questions, because that's the only way Ben Shapiro can debate anybody, is if it's a college student who is like toe deep into some theory. So Ben Shapiro can just kind of like talk over them to the point where people think he's right. I don't his delivery system to me is really weird, but it's very effective. And yeah, that's why I'm making this video, because this morning I saw the upload of it on his channel, well, at least through their Twitter. There's a clip of a trans woman asking Ben Shapiro about why doesn't he agree with the medical consensus regarding gender and sex. And Ben Shapiro just straight up denies it, and he says it out loud. Yes, I deny this medical consensus. And of course he spends it, oh, because this is not real science, and this is all just the woke mob or some ridiculous thing like that. The thing that I find really odd about it, though, is, and I'll put the clip in the description so you can watch it. You can see what I mean. When he answers them, he says a swear word, and they start clapping when he says a swear. Like, the crowd just goes nuts over it. And honestly, I don't get it. It just seems like, frankly, it seems like derangement. It's, you deny medical science, you deny the broad consensus from not just medical fields, but sociology fields, psychology fields. You just ignore all of that because it doesn't fit with your worldview. And then you clap over someone who, again, while denying actual fact, then decides to swear. That's what made the clap, though. I don't know if it was just like, hey, like the crowd realizes, oh, he's actually kind of lying out of his ass right now. This feels kind of weird. But then he swears, and it's like, oh yeah, got him. Like, he dunked on him because he doesn't know how to make a good point, so he had to swear. And that was the snap. Ben Shapiro, pinned on his Twitter page, has this whole facts don't care about your feelings. And, well, it kind of seems like he needs to read that, honestly, a couple of times, because there are facts that he's not willing to accept because it hurts his feelings or makes him feel funny, whatever his reason is behind it. You can't herald yourself as this like logic lord, fact king person, and then reject hard data because it doesn't fit your narrative, because it doesn't suit your worldview. If you're going to present yourself as this, authority on intelligence, you're going to present yourself as this sort of, big brain kind of guy, you can't pick and choose. You can't, I like this, I don't like that. This feels good, this doesn't feel good. If it's all hard data, you just gotta accept it, to be honest with you. And yeah, if you really wanna spin it to make it seem terrible, honestly, he's a smart enough guy. I'm sure he'd be able to find a way to spin an argument to make his crowd think that he's right. I mean, obviously it doesn't take much for the guy. All he has to do is swear at a trans woman and the crowd is just going to go nuts. So, the lady who was in the clip, her name is Danny. I don't know much of her social media information. I'll put a link to her Twitter in the description. Check her out, you know. But if you're a Ben Shapiro fan and you saw that clip and you think that was a win for Ben, please give me a comment and let me know why you think that. I do not understand how anybody could look at that clip and think that that was a, like, debate win, any kind of win on him. That, it was awful. That was, I mean, it was real funny to hear him just, you know, say it out loud. Yes, I disagree with medical consensus, but I would have never expected to see that. At least not out loud. I'd always expect him to keep it under the cover and, you know, be sleuthy and whatever, but man, we're getting verbal with it now. But yeah, again, if you think this was a win for Ben Shapiro, my comment section is open to you. Please let me know why you think that.